Okay, so you want to learn pack. Go to this website here, which is called cscheater.era.ee. This website here will give you lots of content to use and quickly look for pack. It's just some advice for those that want to use more than secondary content, Gary's mod content. Alright, so enough of this tidbit. Alright, now we're going to start for the real pack editing. Sorry, my stuff takes a bit to load. That's my character right there, let's see. You'll learn how to make something like that. Okay, so now we're going to start fresh. What you want to do is first right click my outfit, then add entity. This will control your opacity for your main character, for your main player model, the standard one. What you also want to do is go to player, then T-pose. It'll make the posing much easier. Should yeah. Alright, so let's add a model. First off, we're going to start with the head. I highly suggest going to pack and then typing and then going to help, getting started. You should do that, help you a lot. So then, as you can see, the bone is the head. You can change that by right clicking this little box and you will be able to have a choice of what muscle on the bone you want to put that on. It's very standard, very easy, not that hard. Don't really bother to mess with bone merge or hide, because why would you want to hide it in the first place? Alright, so I'll also explain this. These are different axes. These are for moving the object around. These little triangles, those will help your rotation. These are all very useful. So let's go for a combine helmet. What you're going to want to do is not look into this normal stuff you see in these normal spawn lists. Go all the way down. There's a folder under Browse called Games. You go to that. You only have Gary's mod, then just open up your Gary's mod folder. You will have a lot of stuff opened up. So to get the thing we're looking for, which is the combine helmet, you go to the folder Nova. It's all alphabetized, so don't worry. Just look for Nova. There it is. It's probably from side view. Alright. Your game might do this. So if your list stays here like that, just click on the side, you'll go away. You double click your coordinates and angles to set them manually. Sometimes it'll be easier that way. Now let's rotate. You also have to mess with these numbers to find out which number controls which angle. Set that one to 90. There you go. It's perfect. I do some configuring to maybe go back and completely cover the head. I highly recommend you do not make your character here's opacity to 0 yet. Alright, so before going on, this is for those that already have your pack ready to go, but all you need to do is make your person invisible. Just simply double click alpha, the number to it, change its value to 0, and watch. Gone. For those that are just starting their pack right now, I recommend you leave it at 0. I don't know, probably 8. There, you're person is like more translucent and more transparent. You really can't see it that much. Alright, so now let's add the chest. Let's change that bone to chest, because we do not want a chest on our head. So there, the default model, which is a hover ball, has moved to the body. Do not bother right click, just left click, this one. I don't know, let's have a headed crab for a body. So there you go, head crab. Or let's say I want to make this head crab much larger. You want to edit its size. There on the side it says size. You can size her up. You want to edit special things like width, length, how long, like all that type of stuff. There are 3 numbers by scale. You have to experiment with them to figure out which one does what. Look at this. Expanding. Expanding. Make it longer. No. There, I have a fully capable crab head crab body. And transparent body right there. So there you go, you got yourself a good chest. Let's check my time. Got 2 minutes left. Check recording time. Yeah, 2 minutes. Alright. So now, let's put in some limbs for your, I would say, let's go for thighs. Left thigh. Alright, we're going to use some mechanical parts now. Wait, no. For thighs or legs, we have to put in pelvis. That's right. Pelvis. Alright, there's a tough part. You gotta find pelvis pieces. That's a really tough part. This is where I recommend getting Team Fortress 2. That game gives you a lot of models to work with. So download Team Fortress 2 or use that website I provided for you in the beginning to get a lot of models for free, like Portal. I recommend using the Mega provider, not the File4 share. Alright, just let's leave that for pelvis. Choose any model you want, you basically do the same thing. Alright, let's use this one as the left thigh. Alright. Here's the tricky part with the search. If you want to search for something specific, you have to click around in folders, but then you're going to have to put it in repeatedly and click around for many more searches to come up. Alright, so combine, I just clicked on balloons, enter, bam. You can't simply just search it in and not click a folder, because then it will just search it really won't search much. Alright, see how it's only 27 results? I get more than that sometimes, so. Okay, so continuing where we left off, exactly where we left off. We have a combine lock right in front of my leg area. And yeah, so here's the tricky part. Some parts will look like it's only made for a right side. That's okay. what we're going to do is move it down a bit. If you're not familiar with a program like this, you're going to have to move your camera with WASD while clicking to hold it and aim where you want to go. It's kind of self-explanatory, but alright, see. Alright, see how it is. You don't want this big chunk to face outwards. Or maybe you do. I don't know. But I don't. So, let's rotate that around. Oh wait, no. We're not going to bother rotate it because then it'll look funky. So what we're going to do is invert it, which is using the scale. You define which one controls, I would say, the width. Yeah, the width. No. There you go. This one will control the width, and watch. You'll completely invert it if you do negative standard. There you go. Now it faces that way. You will have some complications of how it looks, but that'll be okay. At the end, it'll always look cool. Alright, so thanks to your person being a bit transparent, you can line her up pretty damn easy. So, alright, so, or you have a prop this big. Let's scale her down a bit. Go down that much. We're going to increase the width. Oh, wrong one. Like I said, pretty tricky with this shit. Make it more negative. There we go. Alright, so now for those opposite sides. You're going to right click, clone. So when there's basically be two of them now. What you want to do is right click to the bone, put it on the opposite end, there. So now this one you put as negative positive 1.6. Alright, and move it on over. Simple as that. Move her on back. Set the R1. Move her up a bit. Consider a bit uneven. There you go. You don't want to be symmetrical, it's okay. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. As long as it makes sense. But they don't want it to make sense. So now we're on to legs. Let's check the time. Okay. Gonna go for, well, I'm gonna show it. Let's have a presentation. Alright, so tools, go down, arrow. Okay, see that, how you're moving perfectly fine? Alright, good. You don't have to exit the camera to use back. You just now go back. It's good to have the camera. Look at yourself. Fantastic. I also highly do not recommend using pack while in multiplayer. Do not. Do it in single player where you have the freedom to do it with nothing disturbing you. Because if you are in a server that does not support your like preferred prop that you want to use, then you cannot use it, you cannot grab it, you cannot rotate, you cannot do anything. It will just be there. Alright, so let's have some legs. Here's my favorite model, the lights. Okay, he's a honking huge. Scale her on down a bit. That should be a good size. Let's just set everything to 90. Try that out. 90. Now where the hell did this go? Oh, I put position 90. Never mind. That's angles. Okay. Just put everything in 90. See how? Oh, okay. I don't need anything else. should be it.